Hi, this is WWE's Jerry the King Lawler. And Knoxville, this is your wrestling.
Wrestling fans, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the EWP Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Venice Beach, California, weighing 252 pounds, The Rip. And his opponent from Knoxville, Tennessee, weighing 247 pounds, he is the EWP Heavyweight Champion, the Wild Man, Jeff Anderson. Referee Steve-O. All right, Mac, the heavyweight championship of this great promotion is on the line here in this next match, and we've got a tremendous contest here between these two guys. We've got the Rip, 252-pound native of Venice Beach, California, against a guy that everybody loves to hate here in this promotion, and that's the Wild Man, Jeff Anderson.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see who hates who the worst.
That's true.
Jeff brought his mouth tonight. He's on a roll, so I don't know how much wrestling's going to get done.
Well,
referee's counting him now, so.
The one thing that Jeff Anderson does well is he watches that 30-day clause on the heavyweight championship, because remember, he only has to defend it once every 30 days, and he does it sporadically, but nowhere near what a fighting champion should.
No, he's been lucky because due to injuries, he hasn't had a lot of contenders. Rip's been on a roll himself too. He's been traveling a little bit, and he's got a tremendous win streak going. So.
Absolutely. He's been on tour in some other parts of the country and racking up some very impressive wins. Comes back to EWP, and the promoters grant him an EWP Heavyweight Championship match. The one thing that has not been mentioned yet, and that's the little short gentleman on the outside in the white coat, and that's Sir Nicholas Belvedere Crisp. He somehow comes into play in every match that he is out there for. Listen to this crowd, Mac, here in Rutledge, solidly behind the Rip. But I'm going to tell you something. I don't know that it would matter who was in the ring against Jeff Anderson. They would be against him for sure.
Absolutely. They're fired up tonight, and Jeff's, of course, trying to put the fire out with gasoline. So he'll Rip can really put the crush on you from behind like that.
Look at the definition on Rip. Notice his pectoral muscles, chest muscles. He spends a lot of time in the gym. But the one thing that Jeff Anderson has going for him, and that is his veteran status on the roster, is he has been wrestling for a number of years. He's been trained by some of the best wrestlers in East Tennessee and actually in the whole world. And so that's going to work to Jeff Anderson's advantage in this match.
Yeah, he even went to Cincinnati and had a weekend camp with Les Thatcher, and Les is one of the best trainers around. Between him and Harley Race. Jeff got in there and watched the training. He told me, I've been in the business 15 years, and this is going back 7 or 8 years. He said, up till today, I call myself a wrestler.
Absolutely, absolutely.
He's learned well.
Everybody in this part of the country knows who Les Thatcher is and knows about his reputation. Look at this, we got a side headlock now and takes him down. The Rip is in control. Too early to tell what's going to happen in this match, fans. You never know what's going to happen at live EWP events. Wrestling fans, please join us tonight in Knoxville at the South Knoxville Community Center. Fans, it's going to be a tremendous night of wrestling action, family-friendly wrestling action. We encourage you to bring out all the kids. Tell the neighbors, bring them out as well. Jeff buying some time over there. The Rip is ready to wrestle. He knows this is his one opportunity to take home the EWP Heavyweight Championship, and opportunities like this don't come around on a weekly basis, Mac. You've got to earn these.
You definitely do. Rip's paid his dues. Jeff, I think, is being a little hesitant with him. I think he realizes that he's in there with a two-legged bull. Rip definitely has the power.
Threw a wild haymaker there and missed, and the Rip come back with a forearm, and Jeff Anderson now claims it was a closed fist, but that was obviously a forearm. And he's calling.
Nicholas is slithering around there.
Yes. Calling for his attendant. You can see the fans here. Well, I don't know. Well, he's giving him a chain now. We can see that from our vantage point. Referee Steve-O has got to back the Rip up as he was coming in on Jeff Anderson, who was in the rope, so he didn't have any choice there.
Well, he's got that chain now. That's going to be on tape, so in case there's any questions about it, it'll be on the video.
Absolutely. I'm not sure that Jeff Anderson knows how to read the Rip. It's been some time since the Rip has been wrestling in this promotion. As we said, he was on tour in other parts of the country, racked up some impressive victories, and Jeff Anderson may not know what he has picked up in some of his travels, whether it's new maneuvers and ways to retain strength and stamina. Hard to tell when someone's been gone and come back in after an extended period of time.
Well, Jeff can surprise you. He likes to bully a little bit, but he definitely knows some wrestling holds and some counters and offensive moves. So.
Absolutely. Senior official Steve-O right in there checking with the Wild Man, seeing if he wants to give up as the Rip has his arm tied up. But I'm going to tell you something. Jeff Anderson knows how important that EWP Heavyweight Championship is. He also knows how much money that brings home on a paycheck. So he wants to keep that in his travel bag as long as he possibly can.
He also knows where the ropes are when he gets in trouble.
That's a sign of a veteran, Mac.
That's a fact. That is definitely a fact.
Knows his way around the squared circle. It seems like every time Jeff Anderson gains some momentum, the Rip does something to counter it and gains control again. But you'll notice now we've got some underhanded tactics going on. A big rake down across the back. He raked the eyes before, and now Jeff Anderson's gained control, bringing him over to that middle rope, giving the fans over there at ringside a close look at the Rip. And here again, Steve-O's got to back Jeff Anderson out, and Sir Nicholas Belvedere Crisp gets in a shot. Actually, he's choking him over that middle rope.
Rip's having to wrestle two guys again, just like that. Need to keep that manager in the corner and keep an eye on him. He slithers around there like a little snake.
Absolutely. Wrestling fans, check out our website at www.herculeswrestlingpromotions.webs.com. Find out all the latest and greatest happenings, news, and views of EWP Pro Wrestling. Also find out information about our upcoming events. We've got some tremendous live events coming up, just like what you're going to see tonight in Knoxville and what you'll see on the first and third Thursday nights of the month in Morristown at the National Guard Armory. Now the Rip gaining some momentum here, sends Jeff Anderson into the turnbuckle and came in way too quick. Jeff Anderson caught him with a boot. He's got him covered. 1, 2, and only a 2. Failed to hook the leg.
Jeff was waiting on him.
Again, does not hook the leg. The Rip's not going to fold that easy. You hear the referee Steve-O says stay out of his eyes. I think Jeff Anderson now is just digging down into his bag of tricks and seeing what he can pull out. Maybe desperation, I don't know.
Yeah, Rip's vulnerable in those ropes because Jeff really put the boots to you. I don't know where's this. Oh, there's the manager. I kind of like to try to watch him myself.
Absolutely. Throws a wild right hand, got blocked now. Rip coming back again, some perfectly legal forearms to the side of the face. Elbow right to the chest, almost caught him. The point of the elbow in the heart there. Irish whip now and a big clothesline. Look at the arms on the Rip, so you can tell the damage he's going to do with those arms.
Rip needs to be paying attention to what he's doing now.
Absolutely. Now, he may be buying some time to gain some energy here, but, oh, that cost him there. I don't know what happened. Maybe he had something in his hand. Mac, the Rip is out. That's it. Wrestling fans, the winner of the match, and still EWP Heavyweight Champion, the Wild Man, Jeff Anderson. Fans, the Wild Man Jeff Anderson retains the EWP Heavyweight Championship on this edition on MyVLT2. Fans, will be back with more action. Don't go away.